This is Go-MMT Radio.
Go-MMT Radio. Let's go.
Powered by Make My Trip, Go IBBO and Redbus.
Hello and welcome to a brand new show right here on Go-MMT Radio. मेरा नाम है सोनू. Today is a special day. Today we are celebrating World Humanitarian Day. ये दिन क्यों मनाया जाता है and इस साल का theme क्या है? And of course we will also be talking about the principles of humanity, something that I think we all should know. So that's happening on the show in a little while from now. लेकिन जैसा कि आप जानते हैं, we are having our new campaign, which is hourly rental cab, and this is a service that you can avail because it is first of all affordable. Second, one trip, multiple stops, hassle-free driving and parking and personalized journeys and also flexible cancellation policy. हम चाहते हैं कि हमारे employees जो हैं, हमारे go-trippers जो हैं, इसे use करें because you can hire a cab by hour at affordable prices and travel anywhere in the city with multiple stops. So we've been having hourly rental cab quiz and जो जीतेंगे उन्हें cabs voucher मिलेंगे which you can use on hourly rental cabs. Now the voucher amount will be equivalent to 4 hours, which is about 40 kilometer package. So of course you cannot miss that. We've had questions for the last 3 days and today is the last day. So make sure कि आप सही जवाब हमें email करें at headsetgo@go-mmt.com. Now you have to tell us which are the cities where Go-MMT provides hourly rental cabs. आपको हमें 5 cities के नाम भेजने हैं क्योंकि मैंने clue already दे दिया है because we are having 5 cities where we provide hourly rental cabs. Give me the name of all 5 cities. You can email me on headsetgo@go-mmt.com. UK Karan is going to join us in a little while. He is the manager for user experience department in Gurgaon, and let's see what he has got in store for us.
बरसात भी आकर चली गई, बादल भी गरज कर बरस गए. बरसात भी आकर चली गई, बादल भी गरज कर बरस गए. पर उसकी एक झलक के हम हुस्न के मालिक तरस गए. कब प्यास बुझेगी आँखों की, दिन रात दुखड़ा रहता है. मेरे सामने वाली खिड़की में एक चांद का टुकड़ा रहता है. अफसोस है कि वो हमसे कुछ टुकड़ा रहता है. मेरे सामने वाली खिड़की में एक चांद का
तेरी तो आगी. अरे यार यार
इधर उधर से ट्रैवल बुक करोगे तो ऐसे ही पछताओगे क्योंकि गो आईबीपो पे है डेली स्टील डील्स ऑन फ्लाइट्स एंड होटल्स, यानी बेस्ट प्राइस पाओ जब भी ट्रैवल पे जाओ. डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ.
Hi, this is Sunita from B2B and Affiliates team and you are listening to Go-MMT Radio. Head, set, go!
And we are back after a quick music break right here on Go-MMT Radio. My name is Sonu and today we are celebrating World Humanitarian Day. Now, World Humanitarian Day is commemorated every year on 19th of August, and this is to pay tribute to humanitarian workers killed and injured in the course of their work, and to honor all aid and health workers who continue, despite the odds, to provide life-saving support and protection to people most in need. This day was actually designated in memory of the 19th August 2003 bomb attack on the Canal Hotel in Baghdad, Iraq, killing about 22 people, including the chief humanitarian in Iraq, Sergio Vieira de Mello. In 2009, the UN General Assembly formalized the day as World Humanitarian Day. There's a saying that goes, it takes a village to raise a child. Similarly, it takes a village to support a person in a humanitarian crisis. With record high humanitarian needs around the world, This year, the World Humanitarian Day builds on the metaphor of collective endeavor to grow global appreciation of human work. Welcome back to Go-MMT Radio. मेरा नाम है सोनू. आज हमारे शो पे we are celebrating World Humanitarian Day. Whenever and wherever people are in need, there are others who help them. They are the affected people themselves, always first to respond when disaster strikes, and a global community that supports them as they recover. Far from the spotlight and out of headlines, they come together to ease suffering and bring hope. The 2022 World Humanitarian Day campaign shines a light on the thousands of volunteers, professionals, and crisis-affected people who deliver urgent healthcare, shelter, food protection, water and much more. And इस साल के World Humanitarian Day में we will be using digital art to tell stories of people in need and those who help them. At the center of the campaign is a series of beautifully illustrated aid worker profiles that show the breadth and depth of humanitarian work and collectively symbolize the wider humanitarian village. Now you can read about the campaign a little more on un.org, जहाँ पे आपको वर्ल्ड ह्यूमैनिटेरियन के बारे में सारे डिटेल्स मिलेंगे. बट ऑफ कोर्स हमारे शो पर भी हम बातें कर रहे हैं अबाउट वर्ल्ड ह्यूमैनिटेरियन डे. Every year, thousands of men and women all over the world put their lives in danger working in humanitarian causes all over the world, working in the most poverty and ill-stricken third world countries and world over, often in areas of great social violence. And these dedicated heroes put their lives on the line and sometimes lose them in pursuit of their goals. World Humanitarian Day is the day when we remember these heroes and their sacrifices. मेरा नाम है सोनू और आज हम Go-MMT रेडियो में एक बहुत ही स्पेशल दिन मना रहे हैं. इट इज वर्ल्ड ह्यूमैनिटेरियन डे. नाउ व्हाट आर द वेज इन विच वी कैन सेलिब्रेट दिस डे? यू कैन टेक वर्ल्ड ह्यूमैनिटेरियन डे as your time to galvanize your effort and support the world's poor and needy. It all starts with education. So take some time to study the countries where war is currently taking place and research the conditions of their least fortunate. The common everyday man that is a victim of politics in a world much larger than their small communities, but nevertheless comes home to them every day in the form of hardship and violence. Then head out, find a way to volunteer to help. You can work to improve the lives of those in these faraway countries every little way, or become a part of the effort by organizing with any number of charitable organizations. Remember, आप ये जो सिचुएशंस है डिस्कस कर सकते हैं आपके फ्रेंड्स के साथ, आपके कॉलीग्स के साथ. स्प्रेड अवेयरनेस, एजुकेट योरसेल्फ एंड बी श्योर दैट एवरीवन अराउंड यू नोज द प्लाइट ऑफ दोज इन वॉर टाइम अक्रॉस द वर्ल्ड. विल बी बैक शॉर्टली. कहीं मत जाइए, सुनते रहिए Go-MMT रेडियो. इट्स टाइम फॉर अ क्विक म्यूजिक ब्रेक एंड देन वील बी बैक. Up next, we have a performance by Amandeep Singh, Deputy Manager, Finance and Accounts, and he's based out of Gurgaon. So, over to him.
ऐ खुदा तू बोल दे तेरे बादलों को, ऐ खुदा तू बोल दे तेरे बादलों को, मेरा यार हंस रहा है बारिश की जाए, यार हंस रहा है बारिश की जाए.
Hi, I am Rupam Shri.
Hi, I am Anchal Arora from Technology Department.
And you are listening to Go-MMT Radio. Headset Go!
Get your daily dose of fun, laughter and excitement right here on Go-MMT Radio. Head, Set, Go. Powered by Make My Trip, Go-Ibibo and Redbus.
We spoke about things that you can do. क्या कर सकते हैं आप to make sure that you celebrate this day in the right way. आप humanitarian organizations को donate कर सकते हैं. You can call your elected officials. Individual donations to non-profits are great, but governments have the ability to make a difference on a much larger scale. And the United States currently spends about less than 1% of its total budget on foreign assistance. make a call to your local authorities and ask them to maintain or increase the funding. And if you're nervous about calling the elected officials, or if you need like quick access to phone numbers, you can probably search for it and get in touch with them. You can be a humanitarian in your own backyard. You don't have to travel across the world to be a humanitarian. आप अपने तरीके से difference ला सकते हैं. The key is to be a good humanitarian and focus on giving more than you receive from the experience, and persevere in your work even when things get tough. So these are the things that you can definitely do, and something that I read and I think I should share with you is that we realize the importance of our voices only when we are silenced. Malala Yousafzai had quoted this, and I think it is true. When we are privileged, we won't understand what people are going through. So this is a day where you can actually sit back, read about it, and try and make a difference. इतने देर हमने हमारे शो पे बातें की about World Humanitarian Day, because today is World Humanitarian Day. लेकिन humanitarian principles के बारे में जानना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. Now the principles of humanity, neutrality, impartiality and independence are the fundamental to humanitarian action. जब हम humanity की बात करते हैं, it means that human suffering must be addressed whatever it is found, with no particular attention to the most vulnerable. Neutrality का मतलब है कि humanitarian aid must not favor any side in an armed conflict or any other kind of dispute. जब हम impartiality की बात करते हैं, it means that humanitarian aid must be provided solely on the basis of need without any discrimination. और जब हम independence की बात करते हैं, it means the autonomy of humanitarian objectives from political, economic, military or any other objectives. Now these are the principles that have been stated by the UN. तो जब भी आप किसी की मदद करें, make sure that these 4 principles are on the top of your mind. The principles of humanity, neutrality, impartiality and independence. इसी के साथ हमारा आज का शो खत्म होता है. Until we meet next time, stay healthy, stay safe and keep smiling. Do let us know how did you like today's episode. You can send us an email at headsetgo@go-mmt.com. Until we meet next time, you guys take care of yourselves. This is me, Sonu, signing off. And now it's time for some amazing performance by Akarsha Chandrahas Naik. She is a senior executive from the user experience department, and she is based out of Gurgaon. So she's going to be joining us. Over to her.
I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe I'm going to the trance. You don't even have to do too much. You can tell me I'm with just a touch. Maybe. Oh, since it is cold and empty, no one's around to judge me. I can't see clearly when you're gone. I said, ooh, I'm right up by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. Hey, hey, ooh. I'm just walking by to let you know I could never say it on the phone. Will never let you go this time. I said, ooh, I'm right up by the lights. No, I can't breathe until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. Hey, hey,
Hello,
Go-Trippers! This is Ranveer Singh and you are listening to Go-MMT Radio. Head, set, go.
To listen to your favorite Go-MMT radio from anywhere, follow us on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn and Instagram. Visit the Go-MMT radio page for daily updates and enjoy listening to your favorite radio channel.